Eva, wait, what?
Oh my God, what was this part again?
Ask your mother.
It's in there, Eva.
I'll eat later.
Time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the it's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
First play is to the air. Stays in the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. sack, another pass on second down. Caught by Theo Johnson. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. Well, whether they intended to run the play or not, it doesn't matter. They drew the flag, and they've got themselves a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, so many times you get to these 4th and shorts, and you know that defense is antsy. You're reminding yourself as a quarterback in that huddle, hold your water, guys. Hold your water, because this defense could get jumping, and they just did.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Yeah.
They'll throw it again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and long for him here. Hyatt with the grab. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. And that play doesn't get it done. Turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Back now, pressure on its way. And his first pass falls incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a real interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They're going play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Gets this to Slayton. It's a race down the right side. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants need only 1 to take the lead. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away.
Yeah.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing off the play fake here. Hits his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have second down behind the sticks.
Hawk 70, Hawks, come 19, come 19. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now he'll throw off the play fake.
Come on. Damn.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Check, hurt, hurt. Ready?
They go play action here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. Back deep for the Giants, Tyrone Tracy. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, and they go right back to him. Has another lane. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. They give it to him again. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 42. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 13-0 lead. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Right there, hurt. Set up.
They'll come out throwing. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Eva, you ready? What?
Here's 2nd and 5.
Got the damn fast?
Oh, come on.
Okay, now throws the defense going
Damn.
to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get
No.
open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
They'll send him over right. Third down from the gun. He'll get this one to Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Still sticking with the passing game.
Yo, get the, come
It's
on.
intercepted. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Some bullshit.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Get some space around midfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To throw here on 1st down. Complete to Hyatt. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come 19. Come on, set. Lion.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Pass play now. He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Judy now in motion left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go now.
They send a man in motion.
19 tight. Hurry. Check go.
Trying again following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. But new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Back to throw on 1st and 10. He puts some power on a deep one left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Cardinal. Viking 18.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Giants make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it deep downfield. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Gano for the PAT. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead.
Round 3.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, smash Bronco! Ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for the back that time. And it's going to be second down. Looking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Cut by Sutton. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
And you're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Browns.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18 Rattlers. Dragon 60. Check go.
They'll throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
Tiger, 19 Tigers. Trap 60.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
He'll throw it yet again. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked up by Deontay Banks.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
On the set.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Back now, pressure on its way. Into the hands of Neighbors. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead. Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Motioning the tight end now.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready? 79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
Throwing now off play action. He's trying another one deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Motion man left is Brown. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jack Jones has got it. And the Giants will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
70 range. 70 range.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds Hyatt. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants grow their lead yet again.
39, Browns 3. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
19, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Check, check. Hey, check that, street.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he'll be touched down after a big play. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Trap 60, trap. Warriors 70.
1st and 10 at the 47
Last play on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Here's a throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Tag. 19 Lion. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing it again here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
60 Bobcat. Tight. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Bronco. Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go! 70 range. 70 range. Rig alert. Rig alert. Set go.
They're throwing it. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns.
1st down from the red zone. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
He's throwing for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
39. Browns 9.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting at the 10. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
They'll come out throwing. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Ready? Mustang 19. Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Setting up a throw. Chased out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants lengthen the lead at the end of the third. If anyone is still doubting that this guy has an NFL-caliber arm, Brock, add that to the list of highlights he can use in his defense. That was an NFL throw.
And got to be such a confidence builder. Yes, the game is faster. Yes, the windows are smaller. But when you execute with precision, touchdowns can follow.
Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this fourth quarter at a massive deficit. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to first and 10 all the way down inside the red zone.
Here we go, here we go.
Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Check. Street.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. And he's gonna take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. I think the Browns got that one back. They did! All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it. That gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Browns a first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Hey. Come 19. Come 19. Ready.
Play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 20 at the 50-yard line.
Go. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Another try following the sack. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18.
He's going to throw this one. He sends this one to the end zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
2nd and 10 now. He's trying to go deep again. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Throwing deep for the end zone. too much on that, and it sails through the end zone incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long.
Track 60. And that's trap 60. Trap 6. Warriors 70.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's caught beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants continue piling it on here in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just one off that single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants tack on 7 more to their lead.
To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 back. Ready. Come 19. Come 19. 19 Lion. And up.
Back to throw. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
19 tight.
That's good. 4A.
Throwing now on 1st down. Forced out to his right. Hits his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Brought in right side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
Set. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go street. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
From the 17. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hook.
Back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Viking 18.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns.
He'll throw it yet again. Escapes out to the left. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Giants take over on his 5th interception of the season. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
18 Rapid. 18 Rapid. Track 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Go. 69 Come 19. Come 19.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Set. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 1979 Bronco.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. And this is intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A little bit surprising to see them decide to throw for it there.
Yeah, a bunch of trust thrown their way by this staff to call a pass play in that situation. You know, and you'll hear coaches say this, Kate. You got to play fast, but never in a hurry. He was hurried right there, and it certainly led to the INT.
Smash. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up second down.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go. 18 Pioneer. Check go.
Throwing off the play fake here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Throw on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on fourth down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. It's a 48-yard look for him. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Has it for the first and maybe more. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Great work by the offense. They caught him off guard with the fake, and they pulled it off to perfection.
Yeah, they sure did, and this is a call that involves some risk. Listen, you're taking 3 points off the board by just willing to attempt this. And then, well, you got to get great execution by everybody involved. In this instance, well, they all came through to make that call a smart one.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Slot receiver headed left. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He puts some power on a deep one left.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll try and throw it here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Back to throw, needing a first. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They go play action on first. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His third through the air this game. Well, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they should...
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
19 right.
They'll come out throwing. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back now. Pressure on its way. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
65, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking for a throw here. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 3-score game in the 4th. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. All right, one more snap to play here.
Let's go. 79 Broncos.
And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Ready. Stop low, 18. 70 range, 70 range. Panther Street, Panther Street. Go, Rig, go. Ready.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close.